What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Chipper in this place. Like 2 Band of Thieves Part 5. We are here in front of Bentley's next job, and
Bentley, what's your status? I'm in position with the RC chopper. All systems are go to neutralize their surface-to-air defenses. We're going to need free reign of the sky during the heist. Well, be careful. Chopper parts aren't cheap. Hostile has been sighted. Hey, Bentley, use the left analog stick to steer the chopper and hit the X button to drop bombs. If you lose track of the Jeep, I'll project a holographic targeting arrow. Follow it back into the action.
so you can see the types of bombs that you need to drop. It does follow a kind of oddball route, so you do want to keep that in mind. But you cannot hold down the X button to continuously fire.
It's launching missiles. Turn hard to dodge them.
All you have to do is pretty much just go in a circle, and you can evade the missiles like that. It's very easy to do. Actually, he may just follow this set path. I thought that he may leave the fortress, but I don't believe he does. Actually, it's still a pretty bad route, especially because he keeps moving, and the missile, well, of course he keeps moving, but the missiles are what makes it a lot harder. And the missiles do come out after a certain amount of damage is done. It's not a certain amount of time, so that it doesn't really matter how quickly you defeat.
Nice flying, partner. That Jeep's out of commission and we'll have clear skies for the heist.
That was a lot easier than I thought it would be. Before there was 2 trucks, but obviously not. But yeah, that was the last setup job, and now we're going on to the final heist.
Okay, synchronize your watches. This heist is going to take extreme precision. Here's the plan. I'll start things off by demolishing the palace's main bridge. That should cut off reinforcements from the guest house and hopefully distract the ballroom guards standing watch over the clockwork wings. Sly will then take Carmelita up on her offer for a dance, and while the crowd is transfixed by their tango, Murray will lower into the ballroom on the electronic winch. Once down, he'll cut the wings free and then winch back up for an exit. Murray should then make his way out of the palace. I'll cover his exit with the RC chopper. Once he's past the drawbridge, we're home free.
Now, if you notice with the RC chopper shot that there was a clue bottle there, of course these are pictures that I guess you can play as anybody, but we need to play as Bentley. But I believe these pictures are taken at certain points in game. That's like they're pre. The photos are pre-taken. It's not based on what you've done so far in the game. And once you put a flashlight guard out, you can immediately, while they're if you hit the flashlight guard, you can immediately run in front of their light. I'll show that off. Oops. If you do miss, they can hear the sleep. You can see you can run around in front of them. And you don't want to mess with them right now. If you do have the bombs, you can blow them up, but I'm not going to worry with that right now.
Okay, Bentley. Murray and I are moving into position. You still think you can demolish something that large? It doesn't take an engineer to figure out how to blow up a bridge. I'll start by placing charges on all of the lower cleats. Once the structure destabilizes, those retainer rings on the upper cleats should pop right off. That should enable me to bomb all of the upper cleats, which will bring it all crashing down. Just watch your head when that thing gets unstable. We need that brain of yours in one piece.
All right, but yeah, the pictures are. Oops, I have to head down here. Let's see, how do you? It's triangle, so you can just drop a bomb. Yeah, so you do have to. You do have to watch out for falling rocks. They will take a little portion of your health away. They won't kill you. And I'm pretty sure if you got stuck down there, you would die. So you want to be very careful and kind of playing it, you can see how much damage you take from the rocks. Once you get up to this upper section, that's when the rocks will come a little bit more frequently. Oh, okay, so they have two sides to them. Not bad. I could have swore they only had one. I hope that'll reach around to the back.
Where do you want to go? Just 2 fleets left.
Uh oh.
One more fleet and this bridge is going down.
I hope I timed this right. I'm not sure if the lower...
Fine, the bridge is down. I'll warm up the van and get ready with the RC chopper. Good luck.
Yeah, okay, so thankfully, at least on the upper section, you don't die. I'm not even sure if on the lower section you die, but it's just...
The bridge is destroyed. Take all the manpower you need and look into it.
But it's just best to be
You in position?
ready.
Check.
It looks like Bentley's little distraction did the trick. Initiate phase 2. I'll take care of Carmelita and the crowd. You handle the heavy lifting. Miss Fox, I believe you owe me a dance.
About time. I thought you had left.
Just waiting for the perfect moment.
So, I'm not going to talk through this section as well, but the margin for error is a lot less on this one. I believe if you miss... I think it's 3. Buttons you'll fail, so you do want to be very careful. But like I said, I'm not gonna talk through this section, just like with Neela's section.
You look familiar to me. Are you in law enforcement?
I often deal with police while on the job.
Ooh.
And I believe this is also a lot longer than Neela's section as well.
Nice.
Oh, crap. Whew. Only missed one.
Tell me, stranger. What's your name?
Why ruin the moment?
Huh? I don't understand.
The wings. What happened to the clockwork wings?
What? How? Who could have? What? Cooper!
That trophy, all you have to do is do it. You don't have to get it completed whatsoever. All you have to do is just do it. So it's sword related and you're not going to miss it. Thankfully.
Hurry! I'll cover your escape with the RC chopper. Let me worry about the guards. You just keep moving.
These guards are a lot harder to hit because the chopper does not move at all.
These things are heavy.
And or the chopper does not stop at all, and the blast radius for the bombs is not very wide, so you do have to be very precise when you drop a bomb. Oh crap! Ah, I missed that one. Sadly, Murray does not pick up any of the any coins that may have dropped down there. And thankfully, you cannot hurt Murray with the bombs. You always want to be looking around behind and in front of Murray. I'm not sure if there is going to be anything that will drop it, or I'm not sure if there's any enemies will fall in front of him, and I don't think he can pick up health either, but I may be wrong with that. Just enemies dropping from up on the rooftops, that does happen. Cool.
After the gang and I got away with the clockwork wings, Carmelita blew her cover and started making arrests left and right. With his reputation in shambles, Rajan was forced to flee from his own party. He's now in hiding, somewhere deep in the jungle. The gang and I took a break and headed for Bollywood. It took some doing, but we eventually snuck Murray onto the set of a full-blown Indian musical. I was happy the guys got to unwind, but Rajan was still out there. And somehow, I knew things were about to get tough.
Oh, so that's actually episode 3. Okay. I actually forgot about this level. Whew. But yeah, thankfully that's not as difficult as it could be, the RC area.
It took some detective work, but the gang and I managed to track down where Rajan had gone into hiding. Somehow, he managed to transform a long-forgotten temple into the thriving center of his spice operation, and it's there where we'll find him. The jungle, too thick to drive through, forced us to walk a long distance to our target. We ran into a few problems along the way, but pushed on. For the temple was more than just Rajan's hideout. It was also home to the Clockwork Heart. A pump so strong and tireless, it could increase spice production tenfold. Good for Rajan, but awful for the rest of the world. Hope he's not counting on that heart too much, because tonight, it comes home with me.
So this is the Predator Awakens, as you saw before going into this level. I really don't remember anything about this level, to be honest. That's why I don't really have a lot to add. Let me see. See what we can buy. This stuff's really expensive. That's why you want to keep roll through the level. Could be useful. And then don't have enough for anything else. That's why you always want to keep stealing treasure and loot as much as you can from any enemies that you can. Let me see. I'm just trying to look around here real quick to make sure that there isn't any clue bottles around here. But I'm going to go ahead and turn the music off real quick, like I always do, to get the clue bottles. I don't think I saved what I did. Yeah, I think I hit back instead of select. There we go. Alright, so you have loot. Do you know? And neither does the monkey. And so the pins will become a little bit more common through here than than they were in the previous episode. And so if you do drop them in the water, they do die as well. Ah, it's a shame. Hoping I could get the treasure from him. And so pretty much you can see these are the same enemies that we saw, or that I saw before in the previous area. Yeah, he just got loot, doesn't he? There we go. And you don't want to look around for those types of opportunities, because you can, if you're close enough to it, you can latch onto, say, vines or something like that. It's like across water, and that will help you get across an area like that a little bit easier. And it's probably the monkey that tried to come after me. And I'll go ahead and steal from him. And you also want to look around for any treasure that you can steal and try to take back to the safe house. That's where a lot of your money will come from. And you can see elephants do return here again as well. So if you didn't like them in the previous level, sadly you will have to deal with them again. But I wonder how I get up there to that one. Possibly by this thing, if it'll get me up there high enough. Yep. And so you can see there's a lot of high sections through here. So you'll definitely want to try to get up, as high as you can, as quick as you can. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I should be able to. Nope, not close enough. And I'm not going to be close enough to get up onto that. Neither of these guards have anything here. You don't either, so. Let's see. I'll search in the interior and see if that has anything in it. I'll definitely say that the clue bottles around here are some of the hardest to get. The previous level, the clue bottles were pretty hard to get, but this one has a lot more high clue bottles that you really can't reach that easily without a lot of running around to get to them. Sometimes they'll even have clue bottles that are just out there by themselves that you'd have to jump down to a lower section to be able to get to. And then you have to run pretty good ways to get back up to it, get back up to the next clue bottle. You can see this one is a prime example of that. I may have been able to use that to my advantage. To try to get up here. I think maybe I can. No. I don't think there's a way to get it. I don't think there's a way to get up here or around here like this. Oops. Ah. That was pretty easy. So I think I may be able to. I know you can get up here like this, because I've done it before. If I can aim in the right direction. Oh well. Try to get up there a different way. Maybe see the clue bottle up there. I need to get up into the interior section, but I'm not sure exactly how to do that. me see. There's got to be a way. Probably up around there somewhere. There's two over here. Try not to trigger that job just yet, because I'm not gonna do the job. I'm gonna wait to get all. I'm gonna get all the clue bottles, and then I'm gonna start the jobs in the next video. And the vine's too low. I can't do anything there. So hopefully this will allow me to get up to the higher sections now. At least I hope it will. As you can see, you can slide. You slide on this. Oops, on these vines. Ah, really? That's BS. I wonder if there's a clue bottle around here. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Really? It's not like this is hard enough without that happening. I thought that elephant was an enemy. You have got to be kidding me. I'm pretty sure there's a clue bottle down here somewhere. Maybe not. I can hear it. I wonder if it's down. Oh. Just be careful, and you can get back up onto this vine. You just have to wait for it to get down low enough to you. Let me see. I guess this doesn't. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? If I could get up onto this little spire there. Oh, I guess it doesn't. I could have swore that this connected to the rest of the trees around here, but it doesn't. But at least I got a clue out of it, and you're not gonna be able to climb up on the treetops like I thought you could. There should be another one around here, but maybe not. Maybe it's just a oddball BS path to get to that one, or if you just jumped in like I did to get away from that one. Now I would have taken him out, but I would have alerted the other guard, so that's why I didn't. There's one there. and then you can use this to get across to the other side a lot easier than having to walk on the ground to get all the way over here. So you can knock him in the water. There's one around here as well. So let's see. No. I'm sure there's a way to get up here. Oh, what the? You can see the pins are a lot more frequent, as I said, in this level than in previous levels. And this is one of those. This is one of these oddball ones where to get it, you have to get very lucky and hope you can grab onto the side of the ledge like that, or you'd have to climb all the way back up here again. Again, remember, guards can hear the sound of the bottles being broken, so if you want to avoid detection by the guards, you have to be careful not to break any bottles that have guards around them. Let's see, I'm pretty sure there's maybe there is no more around here. And there's some treasure here, so I will figure out where the safe house is. Quite a ways away. Hopefully this isn't a timed one, and it isn't. So as long as there's no clue bottles between here and there, Yep. I wonder if it's underneath there. No, yep. Really? Oh. That was odd. Should have grabbed it. And I can just knock him out. Oh, he's got treasure, so I can steal that as well. Oh, crap. No. No. Alright. Now we're just gonna run. Figure out where the safe house is. Oh, it's all the way up there. Crap. Try not to... That guard's got loot as well. A bronze ring. Oops. Oh. Yeah, you want to be careful because of snakes. Where's that safe house at? Oh, over there. He should have seen me. But sometimes you can get lucky like that, not shoot. Oh well. Sometimes you can get lucky and not see or not have a guard see you in a situation like that. Now you want to be careful because this guard will always be here whenever you return to the safe house. So if you do have some stolen treasure, you definitely want to be very careful. Coming back, and so you can see 1 bronze ring, 2 silvers, a pin, 4 gold pins, and then the crystal flask for quite a bit of money. So you can see how useful it is to make sure you bring everything back, and so that's everything for this level. Upgrade wise, and let's see. and a lot of the trophies for this game are tied to certain upgrades that you can get in the game. At least one upgrade in every level or every episode will give you a trophy, so it definitely is very useful to go after upgrades for even upgrades for a character that you may not want to use or you wouldn't really fight with all that much, like Bentley or Murray. You know, you just get to their job, get it over with, and then try to quit using the character as soon as possible. And let me see. I need 15 more. That stinks because I don't remember where those 15 are. Yep, okay, here's one. Actually surprised this guard didn't hear it. So of course I'm just going to keep getting silver pins. Alright, let me see. Because I don't really remember the location of all of these, and because it just take way too long, just me running around looking for them, I'm going to cut to each of the locations. Oh crap! To each of the locations of where these, where the bottles are, just to make it a little bit easier, or well, yeah, a little bit easier for me, so because I don't have to worry about time constraints, and because it'll make it a little bit more watchable, and it won't be an hour of me just running around not talking, because I'm sitting here trying to listen for the clue bottles making their noise. And so after I get this, oops, I guess I should have expected that not to work. Alright, I have to head around here somewhere. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and start doing that. I may leave some things in, like if it's just something interesting, I may leave it in, but I doubt I will. I'll just try to focus on getting the clue bottles and not doing anything else, just other than just getting the clue bottles, just so I don't, like I said, I don't make this a really long video. So I'll get up here to this. Oh well. Alright, so I will see you in a second for probably going after that clue bottle, so I'll see you in a second. Alright, so here's one just not that far from where I'm still in the same area that I was before. I just walked over here to this vine, jumped up here, jumped on this mushroom, got to this vine so that I could get to that higher, or those clue bottles up there, and I just found it while I was down here, or while I was up there. Alright, so this is that other clue bottle. I just climbed up this tree, got onto this vine, climbed up that tree, and it's pretty simple. It's the same area as the one that's over there and the one that was up on that arch. Alright, so this is, you can still see the same area that I was. I just walked over here, and it's right on top of this tower, right by one of these trucks. Not the mission truck, but just look around for one of these trucks along the elephant's path, and you'll be able to find it pretty easily. Alright, so this one is in the locked gates. If you just follow the story, you will unlock these gates at a certain point, but it is by the second unlocked gate, and you can see there's some treasure over there in another bottle, so I'll go over there to that treasure and that bottle. So I'll see you in a second. Alright, so this is, let me see, so this is by this area over here. I still haven't figured out a way to get to those yet, but you just follow along this vine, you can get up to this area, and you can see there's a vine over here that if you walk over to it, it has some treasure, a stolen bit of treasure. And this is booby trapped, so you need to hurry up and run with it. Of course, not down here. isn't a very good path, but it should hopefully lead me to the safe house fairly unharmed. I believe I'm heading in the right direction. No, actually, I took a pretty wide angle to get around here. So thankfully, the clock does freeze if you do go around trying to get loot from, or once you grab the loot from the enemies. And so there you go. So I'll be back in a second with the next clue bottle. Alright, so I'm on that really big tower here in the middle, kind of, let's see where the safe house is. You can kind of see it from the safe house, but it's really just in front of the first slide job there, in front of the truck. Oh, I guess it's right by the temple here, the big tower here. There's some vines that you can climb up around the base of the temple, or not the temple, I'm sorry, the tower, and that's how you can get up here to the. You can see the vines around there, kind of the location of where it is. But that's how you get up here to this upper section, so that you can get all the clue bottles that are around here. There's quite a few clue bottles around here, so you want to take your time while you're up here, try to make sure that you don't fall. If you do fall, it's tedious and long, but it's not that hard to get back up. Here you can see all the vines do connect to a certain, at a certain point to everything around here, and this is where a lot of the clue bottles will be. That's why I haven't been cutting. Up here, and I want to show off how you get up here to this, just in case it is kind of, just in case it's kind of hard to see how to get up here. Okay, let me see. Let me make sure I'm not gonna mess this up. I may have to come back for that one, because I'm not gonna be able to. I don't think, or at least I don't think I'm gonna be able to jump back to this one. I'm gonna shoot. Yeah, this one's booby trap crap. Oh, and there you go. So that's how you get to that one, and then the last two are, I believe, up there on the tower. I can easily get back to those. So I will. Let me see. Figure out where the safe house is first. There it is. And so I'm going to cut now, and then I'll see you in the next two areas, or where the next two clue bottles are. Alright, so I'm actually on top of the safe house. You can actually hear this bottle from the safe house. And all I did was just, you can see where how I got up onto that tree. Well, from that rotating, is this the one that I got? Yeah, because the elephant will walk around this path, and I just jumped on the elephant to get up onto this, and I was able to get up to this one. So I have one more to find. This one will be the hardest one, because it is the most, obviously the most hidden one. So I have to figure out where that is, so I'll see in a second. Okay, so this is the last clue bottle, right across the river. You can see right from where the truck is. It's kind of backed off in the corner over here, right across the river from the other one. That's a mission area. I believe it's a gate or something. Yeah, you can see the drain pipe over there. It's right across the river from there. But yeah, so that's all the clues and everything. So I'm going to talk about the trivia for everything I've done so far. Starting with the RC bombing run. RC bombing run is a job for Bentley, and a start-out encounter. Bentley needs to destroy an enemy jeep so that he and the gang will have clear skies for the heist. No trivia for this particular level, so we'll go to Operation Bomb the Bridge is the next one after that. Bomb the Bridge is a job in Starlight Encounter for Bentley. This is also the first of 3 parts of Operation Hippodrop. Bentley needs to bomb the palace's main bridge separating the guest house and the palace. This should stop reinforcements from the guest house and lower the number of guards standing over the clockwork wings in the ballroom. No trivia, so we'll go to Tango with Carmelita. Tango with Carmelita is a job in a Starlight Encounter, Slide 2. After Bentley bombs the palace's bridge, Rajan, sitting on his chair in the ballroom, will get word of this immediately, send his guards to investigate. Without any more guards standing watch over the clockwork wings, Sly gives Murray the green light to start his descent to the statue, and he distracts the crowd by dancing with Carmelita. No trivia, so we go Clear the Way for Murray. Clear the Way for Murray is a job in Starlight Encounter, Sly 2, and the final mission of and a continuation of Tango with Carmelita. This is also the last of 3 parts of Operation Hippodrop, yeah. Goal, protect Murray from the guards. No trivia, so I'll go to a Starry-Eyed Encounter and talk about that area. Starry-Eyed Encounter is the 2nd episode in Sly 2, Band of Thieves. This time, Sly and the gang visit Rajan's newly bought ancestral Indian palace, where he is throwing a party display of the clockwork wings. Trivia: this is the first time Carmelita is shown without a shock pistol during gameplay. Dimitri is the only boss not to appear at Rajan's party due to his arrest. This is the only episode in the game in which a clockwork part isn't used for evil. Goose: the purple and yellow curtains in the ballroom are see-through. After the Sly and Carmelita's dance, Rajan seemed to notice that the wings were stolen without ever looking. The bombs from Bentley's chopper are much stronger during the heist than they are during the RC bombing run mission. 2 elephants are missing when Bentley is covering Murray with his chopper at the end. When Bentley is covering Murray with his chopper, you can see Bentley standing in front of the palace. He isn't holding the controller for his chopper. When the bridge starts to crumble, the stones are falling from the upper section of the bridge. The flashlight guards don't appear when Sly is knocking the jewels off the prize elephants. The other 2 elephants are also gone. These changes during the mission are probably done to make it easier. When the bridge fell, Bentley was still on that side, so it's unknown how he got to the other side. After Sly dances with Neela for a split second, Neela will be standing in midair and then will come back down. The same thing happens with Carmelita. As Sly and Murray fight the guards in the boardroom, at some point only the guards with flame torches will come in. When the gang drives off in their van, the music goes back to normal. During the elephant rampage mission, when Sly scares the rats up the holes, the elephants freak out before the rats go up there. Alright, so that's all the information for this particular level, so and thank you for watching. The challenge of the video is how many quick time events were there for Carmelita's dance during that mission. Thanks for watching. Next time we will start the jobs here in episode 3, so until then, later everyone.